Hi, love, and welcome to, we're gonna be doing a full body flow using bala bangles. I'm using 1 pound. We are going to get started by strapping them around our ankles. This is going to be a lot of classic Pilates principles with some fun Purely Pilates twists, like we know and love, a classic flow, so to speak. So if you are leveling up and choosing to do that today, go ahead and strap them around your ankles and let's get started. Let's start in all fours, hands directly underneath your shoulders. Spread out your fingertips like a frog. Go ahead and roll your shoulders down your back, hips over your knees, and begin to arch through your back and gaze up to the sky as you inhale. And then as you exhale, go ahead and gaze through your thighs. Belly button comes to spine as you press up and away from the mat. Inhale as you come forward, going for flow. Exhale as you come back, gazing towards your legs. Inhale, bending through the elbows as you do this as well. Finding a lot of mobility, warming up to the spine. Putting your breath with the motions. Inhale through your nose as you gaze up. Exhale out of your mouth as your belly button draws into your spine. For 3. And 2. Last one. Find that nice neutral spine. Bring your toes to touch and come back into a child's pose. Inhale here. As you exhale, come forward onto the knees and find a nice half plank. Inhale as you come back. Exhale as you come forward. And your toes are actually going to be in line with your knees, in line with your shoulders. Think about drawing your belly button in and up, closing your ribs, and drawing your ribs down towards your hips each time you come forward as you exhale. So inhaling back, stretching, pressing palms into the mat, exhaling as you come forward. For 3. And 2, shoulders stopping over wrists. Last one. Leveling up here, inhale back, exhale, tucking the toes, coming up to a full plank, coming back into that child's pose. Exhale as we lift. Inhale as we come back for 8 and 7 and back for 6, 5, slight bend in the shoulders as you come up, strong core for 3 and 2. Last one. Hold the plank here for 10, 9. Spread your fingers out wide, pushing up and away through the palms. Tailbone is tucked, belly button is drawing in and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike your hips to the sky as you gaze towards your knees. Inhale forward, exhale as you pike for 8, 7, rocking on the balls of the feet. It should feel really good. So hearing some cracks in my ankles. For 5. Neck is nice and long, gaze to the mat, and then gaze towards your thighs. For 3, 2, last one. Holding the plank once more. Tap the right knee, exhale, lift, tap the left, exhale, lift. Option 2, come down onto the forearms as well, if that feels better to you. Keeping the tailbone tucked, keeping your glutes active, pressing away evenly. The rest of your body stays super still. For 5 and 5, neck is long. For 3, 3, this is 2, 2, last one, and 1. If you're on your forearms, go ahead and press up onto the hands, open up into a nice side plank on the left, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, yes you can, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left shin comes down. So we're still in a half plank rather than being with your hip over the knee. I want your long line in your side body. Right arm reaches over. Exhale as you lift through that leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. For 8, 7, to 6, pointed toe. For 5, rib drawing down towards the hip. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it, lifted, pulse the leg, flex it. 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the leg down, inhale, reach. Exhale as you thread the needle. Inhale and exhale for 5, 4, for 3, right rib coming down towards the left hip. For 2, last one, coming down, bend through the top leg so that your heels are together, toes are apart. Lift up through the left oblique, lift that leg down and tap. So exhale, lift the leg and lower. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, inhale, exhale, lift and lower. The key here is to keep those hips stacked. Only lift so high in that outer leg that you can keep the hips nice and stacked as you lift. It's gonna keep the work in the glutes. For 5, and 4, always an option to just stay down to do these clamshells. For 3, nobody knows your body better than you. For 2, last one, and coming down onto your left forearm. Both of your heels floating off the mat, so heels together, toes apart. Inhale, exhale as you close. Inhale, lift, exhale, close. For 8, 7. Again, imagine that the back is pressed up against the wall so that there is not going to be a ton of mobility here, which I don't want you to force it because then we're gonna come out of the work. Think about really contracting through the pelvic floor as you close those knees together. And think about resisting in both directions. For 4, 3, and 2. Last one, hold it lifted, pulse it at the top. For 10, 9, exhale as you pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1, extend the leg long. Gotta move my drinks so I don't knock them over. Extend the leg long. Sweep forward, point to sweep forward. Flex back as you come back. So really thinking about making this slow. I want you to imagine that you're moving through mud, moving that leg through mud. And again, keeping that stacked hip. You're coming back on the diagonal and really flexing your glute at the back. Utilizing your obliques here to control this movement. For 6. Inhaling forward. Try not to move too quickly to use momentum, but rather find the work here. For 5. Point to sweep forward. Flex to sweep back. For 3, and 2. Last one, hold it on the back diagonal and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it forward, point it, pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, right in front of you. Yes, you can. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Give your booty a little love tap. Bend through the back leg, straighten through the front. Make sure you're engaging the left oblique so that you're not sinking into the shoulder here. Point through the toe, circle it forward. For 10, 9, 8. Imagine that you're truly drawing a grapefruit. I want these circles to be pretty big. For 6, 5, 4. That pointer toe is the crayon or the marker. For 3, 2, 1. Lengthen it out, reverse it. For 8, 7, 6. From the hip. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex and pulse. Lift at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Point it once more, reach the right and cross. Inhale and exhale. Draw the right rib down towards the left. Inhale and exhale, cross for 8, 7. Lower slowly with control. For 5, 4. This is 3 and 2. Last one. Hold that leg at the top. Extend the other leg, your other opposite leg, out and bring it up to meet the right. So pulse and tap. Lower, exhale, lift, heels kissing for 8. This arm stays down to support you. 6, 5, and 4. For 3, 2. Last one. Release it down. And we're gonna go over and do that all on the other side. So coming onto the right side now, coming into our right side plank. Right palm plants onto the mat. Extend both of your legs out long. Left arm reaches up to the sky and hold it. Think about really engaging through the right oblique, reaching up, gaze goes up to the fingertips for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Ribs are knit together for 3, 2, 1. Right shin comes down onto the mat. Inhale as you reach over, exhale as you lift, pointing through the left toe. And remember, rather than pushing that right hip over the knee, I want you to keep this long line through the right side body. For 7, 6, and 5. Exhale, lift. Left rib coming towards the left hip. For 3, 2. Last one, hold it lifted, flex the foot. 10, 9, 8, pulse it. 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down, left arm reaches. Exhale as you thread the needle. Inhale, reach, exhale, thread for 5, 4, exhale, 3, 2. Last one, coming down onto the right hip, legs stack, hips stack, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, exhale as you engage through the right oblique to lift off of the mat. Left arm reaches, lift that top leg, clamshell, and tap. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale as you lower. So really lifting, always an option to stay on the mat to do the clamshells as well. First, how many are we at? 6 and 5. Keeping those hips stacked at the top. For 4. Sometimes it helps me to keep my hand on my low back to make sure I'm not opening too much through the hips. For 3, 2. Last one. Coming down onto the right forearm, heels together, toes apart, floating off the mat now. Lift and lower. Inhaling as we're lifting, exhale as we lower, really engaging through the pelvic floor. Again, you can put your hand on your low back to make sure those hips are staying stacked, pressing up and away out of the right oblique so that we're staying in our muscles rather than in our joints. For 7, 6, and 5. For 4, yes, you can with control. For 3, 2. Last one. Hold it at the top and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, and 7. For 6, 5, 4. Knee to the sky for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Top leg extends out long. Point through the toe. Sweep forward. Flex it back on the diagonal. Inhale as you sweep forward. Exhale as you're sweeping it back. For 8, with control. For 7, again, like you're going through mud here. For 6, keeping the leg at hip height. For 5, out of the hip. For 4, trying not to use momentum, using the oblique to control the leg. For 3, and 2. Last one, hold it to the back diagonal and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward, point it and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, yes you can. For 7, 6, core engage. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it, bend through the top leg, extend the bottom, point it and elevate it off the mat. Give me those grapefruit sized circles towards the front. So really lifting with control here, like we're trying to draw the perfect circle. For 8, exhale as you lift. For 7, and 6, out of the hip. For 5, and 4, give me 3. For 2, oblique is in control. Last one, release it, extend it, and reverse it. For 8, 7, and 6, large circles. 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot, hold it about halfway and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, tiny pulses, strong legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, inhale, reach, exhale as we cross. Inhale and exhale. Really controlling the leg on the way up and the way down rather than letting it just float up and down. Left rib drawing towards the right hip, belly button plugging into the spine. For 6, 5, exhale. For 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Hold the leg up now with the left hand on the shin. Left leg extends and floats, kind of internally rotates so that the heel is facing towards your other heel. Exhale as you lift. Arm can reach out long for more support. For 8, lower and lift it, floating it off the floor. For 7, heels coming together. For 5, 4, and 3, 2. Last one. Release it long. Let's come on to our back now. Legs will come up into tabletop. Knees over your hips. Hands are planted into the mat. Tap your right toes. Exhale, lift. Tap the left. Exhale, lift. So hinging from the hip rather than bending at the knee. Inhale as you tap. Exhale as you come back up. For 7, and 7. This is 6. Hinging that leg out. And exhaling as you stop it over your hips. My low abs are shaking, really plugging that belly button into the spine rather than doning or combing. For 2, 2. Last one. And 1. Lift up, hug that right knee in, extend that left leg long, head, neck, and chest coming off the mat, shoulders off the mat, elbows out wide. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Hugging the knee into the chest. For 8, 8, 7, 7, and 6. Legs swiping past each other, staying in line with the shoulders. For 4, 4, exhale as you hug in for 3. Last one, and 1. Right leg reaches up to the sky, left leg reaches long. Inhale, exhale, and switch. And switch. Micro pause. And hold. For 7, 7, 6, 6. For 5, 5. Legs nice and long and in line with the shoulders. For 3, 3, 2, 2. Last one, and 1. Release it down. Legs will come out long in front of you. Heels are planted into the mat. Shoulder distance apart, toes up towards the sky. Inhale as you reach out long. Exhale as you reach and pulse it for 10, 9. Ribs knitting together, drawing down. 8, 7, 6, 5. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale as you come back. Exhale as you come up and reach across. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach out to the left. For 8, drawing right rib down towards the left hip. For 6, right shoulder coming completely off the mat, left hand planting into the mat in opposition. For 5, 4, for 3, 2, last one, adding on. Inhale, reach, exhale. So tapping the heel, exhale, lift for 8, 7, option to keep it bent. For 5, 4, always an option as well to support the neck and head with the left hand. For 3, 2, last one. Release it long. Now left arm reaches, right hand really plants into the mat. Inhale, exhale as you cross. For 9, always an option to support the head. Make sure your head is resting in your hands rather than pulling on the neck. For 7, now left rib coming towards the right, belly button plugging in towards the spine. For 5, 4, heels are really flexed and pressing into the mat. For 3, 2, last one. Inhale, exhale as you come across and lift that right leg. Inhale and exhale. Option to keep the knee bent the whole time as well. For 6, 5, and 4. For 3, 2, last one. Release it, bend through both of your legs. Hands plant onto the mat. Legs will come together like one leg. So knees are glued together, thighs are glued together, hands pressing into the mat. Inhale, exhale as you peel up low back, middle back, upper back off the mat. Lift through the heels and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Weight is in the shoulders rather than the neck. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it down, exhale, lift. Drawing ribs down towards the hips for 8, 7, and ribs together for 5, 4, and 3. This is 2. Last one, hold it lifted, open and close. Inhale, open, exhale, close for 8. Heels are glued together, hands are pressing into the mat for 7, 6, 5, inner thighs held low for 4, 3, 2, exhale, close. Last one, hold it halfway, pulse the legs for 10, 9, pulse the glutes and the inner thighs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Together, lower upper back, middle back, lower back onto the mat. Allow your legs to spray open. Knees coming to either side of the mat. Close your eyes for a beat. Feel this nice stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Bend through the knees. Grab the weights off of your ankles and grab behind your thighs and rock and roll yourself up to seated. Do a quick little arm series, and then we are finito. So let's strap these around our arms here. And let's come on to our heels. Knees are shoulder width distance apart. My toes are to touch in the back. Abs are in and up, ribs knit together. Roll the shoulders back and down for 3, 2, 1. Elbows come out. I want you just to kind of pulse it here. Exhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale as we reach it out, fully coming off of the glutes, or off of the heels rather. Tapping, tucking tailbone at the top, drawing ribs together and down for 8. Exhale as we lift for 7, 6, palms up to the sky for 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it lifted, 8, 7, in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it on the diagonal, tap and open. Exhale, tap, inhale, reach for 8, 7, 6, really flexing through the biceps for 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one, hold it open, close it and open it. Close, open. Lifting as you open, exhaling, opening for 8, 7, chest expansion for 6, 5, really drawing the shoulders back and down for 3, 2, last one, hold it up, pulse it, 10, 9, yes you can, for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, for 3, 2, 1, reach it out, bend it behind. Inhale, reach, exhale, bend for 8, 7, reach it long and bend it for 6. Core is engaged for 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it long, close it, open, exhale, close, like you're popping a balloon for 8, 7, this is 6, for 5, 4, and 3, for 2, last one, hold here. We're gonna come over now, bend your torso forward slightly, elbows hug in, extend it back for 8, 7, hugging in, neck is long, torso is long, tailbone is tucked, abs engaged for 7, 6, and 5, 4, this is 3, for 2, last one, hold it long, pulse it to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms up to the sky. Inhale forward, exhale back for 8, 7, really lifting out like we're trying to slap the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. You can release the weights from your wrists. Reach your arms up, 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 up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale as they come down. One more. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you come down. Last one. Inhale, reaching, breathing in whatever it is that you need. Exhale as your hands come to heart center. Close your eyes for a beat. Notice how you feel. Notice how strong you feel, how energized you feel, how sometimes even when we're feeling super low energy, moving our body, even though it seems counterintuitive, can be the exact thing that we need to bring that energy back. Breathe that all in. Exhale, letting it all go. Flutter open your eyes. Thank you so much for moving with me. I hope that you enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think about it down below, and I'll see you in the next.